Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and it's time to announce our first West Coast Froknows Photo Beginner Boot Camp, which will be held on January 5th, 2013 in San Francisco. The studio, which I'm not going to tell you where it is exactly, is within a couple miles of downtown, so you can get an idea of, if you're coming from out of town, how you can get there. But this is going to be a great boot camp. So far, the boot camps that we've done around the world have been amazing. They're 8 to 10 hours of just nonstop learning. You not only get to learn from myself and Adam Lerner, but you get to learn from everybody else who's there, because they're asking great questions. And the questions that they have, you're going to have probably the same questions, and everything leads to something else. And when you can learn in an environment like this, where you've got two professional photographers, you've got people willing and ready to learn, not only do we sit in the classroom, not for long, but we get outside and we shoot. The whole point is to get out and shoot. We did that in Manchester. We did that in London. We did it in Philly. When you get out to shoot, we get to put everything into practice that we're learning, so that it's real world learning. That is how I like to teach. That is how I personally like to learn. So January 5th, 2013, we're going to have the Basic Beginner Boot Camp in San Francisco. For anybody that signs up, we're not only going to supply the breakfast, the lunch, and the dinner, but you are going to get a free download of the Froknows Photo Beginner Guide to go home with, to reinforce all of the learning that we had while in person. My favorite part of the day so far has been, when it comes to these boot camps, is the critique. Because during the critique, we actually take the files that you've taken during the day, put them onto a computer, project them on the wall, and learn from them. Everybody shares their work. And I have to say, it has been unbelievable to see the transformation that people have had, the confidence that they've gained just from coming to the boot camp, where they came and started in auto, or never picked up their camera before, or they've had it for a while and they just really didn't know what to do. We get you out of auto like that. The first thing we do is go into manual, and it's amazing that I can tell you that you'll get the pictures right within 3 shots. And we've seen this in the critique, that people would get into an outdoor situation after coming from indoors and go take one picture, and you'd see that it was way too dark, wasn't letting in, or it was way too bright because they were letting in too much light from being indoors. Then within 2 more shots, they got it correct. And it just shows you that the mentalities are starting to get into the brain. So the things that we teach are things that you'll take with you for the rest of your life as a photographer. And it's a great environment. You learn from each other. You get to learn from us. And really, it's just a lot of fun. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, drinks, coffee, tea, you name it. We've got it, because we want to have a cool environment. The studio we're looking at is a really awesome studio. It's in the San Francisco area, so you're looking at a couple miles from the downtown area. It's not far at all, because I've been looking into hotels and locations and all of that. So if you would like to sign up, please click the link below on YouTube, and you can take part in this class. Now keep in mind, it is limited to only 25 participants. We will cut it off when we get to 25, because we want to keep it small and intimate. And we did have 25 in London, and the class was tremendous. It was one of the best ones that we've had so far. So really, it's going to be a lot of fun. And don't forget, whenever I do a boot camp, there's always a free photo walk for everybody to come out to. So we'll announce the date of that. Most likely it's going to be on Friday the 4th. We'll pick a location. We'll announce it later, but that's free for anybody to come to. But if you'd like to sign up for the boot camp on Saturday, January 5th, there are only 25 spots available. We will cut it off at that point, but I can't wait to get to San Francisco and to learn with you guys. And there you have it. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.